Hi, I'm Randy Sklar, and congratulations on getting the report here. You want to print it out and take it away from your desk and take a look at it. Pay close attention to the bullets 2 and 3. 2 is something that rarely anybody does. It's really essential. And number 3 is something that nobody ever knows. And when you find out where you've been saving your passwords, you're going to be your mind is going to be blown. So again, congratulations on getting started with this. This is really the perimeter security that you must have today. It is vital to get this right. Our data and our information is no longer behind our firewalls and in our networks where we can have some level of security. Everything has been moved out into the cloud, and now you're completely relying on passwords to access these critical assets. And a lot of these passwords are being exposed in breaches like with Facebook, and I talk about it in here, and LinkedIn breaches and exposures like that. And if you're like most people, you're using the same or a variation of the same password for all these different sites, and you're ending up giving easy access to criminals who have those passwords from those breaches. And so a friend of mine had her payroll system breached because her password that had been exposed in like a LinkedIn breach, she had the same password on her ADP payroll system. Hacker got in there, created fake employees, did withdrawals, and made off with $12,000. And the emotional impact is more impactful than the money. The money was a bad problem for her. But anytime something goes wrong with her computer, she's worried now that somebody's in there again hacking, and it just happens to her all the time. And so you definitely want to take advantage and fix those things now. And lock it down. So now that you've got this is just one piece of your security strategy. You really want to be thinking about other areas of your business. And I'm thinking, like, how could I help somebody? Because if you download this, obviously you're concerned or you had an incident or you're worried about it. And so there are other areas that you need to lock down and make sure. So I've kind of pieced together a kit to help you do that. We're going to talk about that in a second. And but the offer is not for everyone. Only somebody like yourself who's taken this first step and implementing. And I don't know why you downloaded this password checklist. Maybe you've had your password exposed or breached. Maybe you've had something happen. Or maybe you're just concerned. But anyways, you're an action taker. And so that's why I want to make an offer to give you an opportunity to get the rest of your business locked down and secured. And so let me just kind of go over and show you some of the things that you're going to get in your kit. I've devoted about 15 years of my life to building these things and coming up with this information. And so you're going to get all of this information boiled down into one simple kit. And so one of the things you'll get is this special report that I created. It's for people who are moving to the cloud, have already moved to the cloud, or you're kind of in between. Maybe you have a closet with a server in it, but most of the other information's out there. Or maybe your stuff's just scattered. The information you'll learn in this cloud report is stuff that the cloud providers are frightened to know that you would know. It's all the dirty little secrets. It's all the information you need to make sure that you ask them before you move your data and applications there. I had a expert speaker come to town and do a live seminar. We recorded the session. We boiled down about 10 minutes of the 50 minutes into little clips and video clips. I interviewed the speaker at the end. I asked key questions that business owners like yourself or business leaders like you are going to want to know the answers to, and he did that for us. We have a roadmap here that we created that kind of gives you the stages as you progress into this security strategy, so you kind of know where you're going. You can actually just put this above your monitor on the side of your desk, so you can kind of keep that focus. We have a monthly newsletter we send out. Like this report, I kind of address many issues like that. Always speaking to you on non-technical terms. There's no technical babble, and we're addressing business issues that you just otherwise may not be made aware of. Most business owners will delegate this, IT stuff to an IT person. But if you think about your business, almost every major decision involves IT, and so it needs to be addressed like a business issue. And then another a very valuable thing that I created is a step-by-step checklist on how to implement the ideas in this checklist. So I will go through this with you, and I have a how-to video that walks you through each step that you can kind of do with me and pause if you need to, go back and rewatch. And so that's a very valuable thing. This will save you a ton of time and a lot of headache, and so it's really valuable. So I'm going to give you all this stuff in your kit. There's some other things I'm going to give you. There's some mugs and mouse pads and pens and things like that too. But this is the value of what you're going to get. This one thing right here, I charge companies thousands of dollars to implement this password vault system and all the other things in this, the other 5 points in this system. for them and charge them thousands, and so you're going to get that as part of the kit. And so I've got 200 of these kits that I've made, these security success kits, and so there's a limited amount, there's a limited supply. And if you just kind of imagine, like, if you had like level 4 true defense, everything's secure, I don't have to worry about anything, I'm not going to have my payroll system hacked, I'm not going to get blindsided with a ransom attack. If I do, I have all the protocols and controls in place to recover. You know, that is an amazing place that you want to get, and then you can just focus wholly on growing your business and don't have to worry about getting blindsided. I heard of a company recently that had 23 online servers deleted unexpectedly because they fired an employee. He still had access that they didn't know that he still had, and he's deleted those servers and effectively put them out of business overnight. So very disruptive, and you got employees that are, you know, without jobs. So I've helped companies implement these things and make these changes, and I've charged them thousands of dollars doing it. And so you're not going to have to spend that money because you're going to be able to do it on your own, because I've really taken this and simplified it for you. I put it all in a kit. You've already downloaded this, so it proves to me that you're an action taker. And so I put this all together, and I basically, at cost, I'm going to give it to you for $37. So that's basically the cost of assembly. And if you don't like it and you get it and you don't think it's working out for you, then I'm going to give you your money back. You know, your $37. I'll give you a complete refund. You know, it's basically covering my cost. It's not for me, it's for you. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, break even. $37 is not a huge amount of money. I'm not going to get rich on that. So now that you've fixed your password problems, and now you can move on from there and know that what the vision is for the rest of the security strategy. All you need to do is click the button below, put your credit card information for $37, risk-free, and we'll get the box to you in a couple of days.